right, guys, so this is officially day one of Sick Week. We're here at Orlando Speed World just like last night. Yesterday we had the tech as well as test passes, and we're officially getting ready to do our first actual round passes. Today's schedule entails basically of doing an A to B pass, making sure we're trying to hit the dial that we're trying to hit, and then after that, reloading it into its stock drivability form, if you will, and then driving over to Bradenton. So we have about 3-hour drive after the track, so it should be pretty cool. And it's as simple as changing the front wheels, because it's on the slicks right now. We'll put the radials back on, and then after that, doing little things on the map, putting the 93, and just going from there. So we're both here staged up over by the lanes, so we get nice easy drivability to the front. We are in different classes, obviously, but there are different run orders. So if you see on the beginning of Brett's number, you have an A. The beginning of my number, you have a C. So there's basically A and B being ran, and then C, and then D. There's also radial prep and slick prep. So they make sure that the cars have the correct application on the track surface so that the tires can hook accordingly and not too much or not too little. So in just a few minutes, Brett's gonna be going up for his first pass. He's just getting ready, and then maybe about an hour or so we should be able to go up for ours. Like I said, I think we're only gonna need 1, if not 2 passes, and it should be a pretty easy day. And then we head over to Bradenton.
Out of the way to park your Sigmund car. Unfortunately, if it's too good to be true, that's probably not going to be a good place for you to park.
All right, so right behind us we have Tom Bailey. This is literally the world's fastest street car. He's gone a 599 at crazy mile an hour and still in street trim. Literally has done all those drag and drive events. He runs Sick Week, this whole Sick the Mag magazine as well. So it's really cool to see him actually racing out here. And I think it's his first pass of the day, so we'll go ahead and see how he does. .24, 188, 624. Golly, that is quick. Guess he had some issues trying to come up, and then he got back and then re-bumped in. But holy crap, 6 seconds, quarter mile in straight trim. That's insane. We got Jamie coming up with the Freedom Civic, and Brent driving right there. We got Kyle. All-wheel drive, so around the water. That tire is close to the fender, dude. Send it.
But it's also not that flat.
That's true.
Tag.
Colorado, baby! Oh, I like how it has the VIN number and the type of car on it.
Yeah, so there's no trick in the cops with a fake tag.
Right, right. So this is gonna be kind of a cool race. We got all-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. 2 really, really cool looking cars. Oh my God.
659.
Holy crap.
Oh, the tires did this.
I saw that. You could hear it. It's wild. It's gonna be cool. No burnout around the water box, both cars. at 104. Nice. Some light. Very good. Very good. Big shout out to Brent on that pass. Very nice. Very nice. Can't wait to see what else it does this week. All right, they're getting ready for Brett to run. So James is adjusting the tires real quick, and he's getting suited up. So a couple more minutes. I think they're going to clean the track real quick, and then they'll go ahead and let us run. He's literally first to go, so should be some nice sticky prep, and hopefully it doesn't wheelie, and it does a nice A to B pass. There goes Jim. Yeah, 6-5. Drive 2 at 212. Let's freaking go. Yeah, buddy. Woo! 112.60. Yeah, it goes with 1/0. 112.60 foot. Starting off right with the 652. Cletus is up right now. Woo! Oh no! Oh! Bubby, no! What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my God. Yeah, boy.
Well, I guess we'll meet you at Bradenton.
As you guys already know, the videos this week are being sponsored by TurboX. If you aren't already following our Instagram at Integra, you can go and enter to win $100 cash as well as some TurboX products. No purchase necessary. Follow the steps on Instagram. Back to the video, guys. Nobody wants to take video of my car. Why doesn't anybody want to record us?
Because your car doesn't run 650s.
Good point. Jim and Brett are getting started on the 93 conversion. Different plugs, different rear tires, air filters are going on instead of those stacks. Stuff in the back getting cleaned up. What's up, Brett? How'd that first pass go?
Oh, dude, insane.
That's your PB, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nutty, like high fives and hugs everywhere.
I know.
So,
That's sick. To do all that, your PB, and now we're going to go drive all the way to Bradenton.
that's right. And
That's
then do
freaking
it
awesome.
4 more days.
Right. No, that's great. It's definitely a different type of thing. But yeah, so Jim and Brett are getting that finished up. We're still waiting for them to call us for the next class, which is C and D. Exactly, yeah. So Shane just said there's less and less cars up there. So as soon as those cars clear out, then technically we can start lining up. There's a couple of guys are over there already, but that's fine. We're literally right next to the staging lanes, and we can just go right up there.
Finally called our class up, so we're gonna go up, set tire pressures, and get her ready to go. Hopefully we can one and done it and hit the road.
They just called C class. There's a couple A and B's left, and we're just waiting for them to finish that out. I think they'll do a quick cleaning, and then they'll actually start letting us run. So we're pretty stoked. We've been waiting for a couple hours now. It's like 1:30. They've been racing since like 9, so we can finally start getting some passes in. I think we're just gonna do a one and done. It should be easy, and just see what it does, you know? It was not easy.
In fact, it was the opposite.
Damn, look at this thing. You ready to go? First pass, right? All right. What's up, bro? What's up? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Kill it, bro. Axle. We knew it was gonna happen. The prep was really good, and they said that for this round they weren't changing it from radial to slicks, so it's just a matter of getting a new axle in there and we should be all right. But you can hear it clicking. Braking axle. Yeah. You guys get a hand? Where are you heading with it? We're right by the pits in the entrance. All right, so trouble in paradise. We went to do a pass, did a burnout, nasty burnout, a little longer than before. The air pressure was already lower than it was yesterday, and the track was on the same as radial and slicks, so they didn't distinguish this time. A lot of bite, broke both axles. That's completely fine because I have spare axles. We came with a spare axle for each side as well as a spare half shaft. Now the problem starts that the fork that holds the suspension, I just gave it to someone right now, it has a threaded area where you put a bolt through it, and that area cross-threaded somehow, or it's seized or something, and that bolt broke inside of the fork. So welder right now is looking to see if he can, like the mobile welder, if he can weld a nut on the stud that's broken in there and take it out. Either way, we have about an hour left on runtime according to the original schedule, but they say they might extend it because of the oil downs earlier. So we're gonna see what ends up being. And what happened?
That shit out.
Holy, it killed all the pegs that hold the axle.
They're still in it.
They're inside of the cup?
Yeah, it's still in the cup. It shared the axle inside the cup.
Oh, it broke the shaft. Literally broke the shaft inside of that cup. That thing was hooking. It's about to be 60 foot as good as Brett's if it would have hooked. But yeah, so now we're waiting on the welder to see if he's available to do it, and he's right here. Let's see. Edwin to the freaking rescue. My boy, bro, we have literally no other option.
I only got like 4 of these in stock.
You freaking rock star. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much. You're a freaking lifesaver, bro. Thank you.
Just out here fixing the axles and stuff. Car's running again, and we have to go up against this thing.
Version of the Chevy. Got the diesel on spooled up. And the pickup truck on a good pass, and the Acura was good until about 500 feet, and it falls silent.
So you need to turn in the slip at the end of the day, no matter if you hit your target or not, to qualify for the next day. We just did our second pass, technically first down the drag strip, because the first pass I just barely broke the beam. But going into third gear, it broke another set of axles, which is crazy. So, cars all the way at the end of the quarter mile on the shutdown. I'm going to the booth where you get your tickets, your time slip. So get that so we can at least turn that in for the evening. And I feel like it's gonna be a long night because now I have to source axles, get them changed here at Orlando, drive to 2 checkpoints, and then make it to the Airbnb in Bradenton, which is already like a couple hours away, like 3 hours away, normal driving. So that's on the docket for tonight. More work, but we're gonna keep on chipping away. If this isn't a vibe, I don't know what is. 6:17 p.m. right now. The car is up, axles are out. Shane and me are wiping down everything. While we're waiting for the axles to get delivered, we just ordered some. We're gonna go ahead and put it back into street mode. Pump gas 93, radials will go on after the axles, obviously. But the little things here and there, switch the tune, let it idle, that kind of thing. We're gonna go ahead and try to get as much as done as we can and try to make it tonight.
Same side. Same side.
That was ours. Same side broke both sides. Well, both sides the first one,
sides,
and now it broke just this side.
Broke the worst, I think.
Yeah,
the other side
both.
Yeah, they just snapped off basically like right here. Oh yeah. On the last pass.
And the bearings are gone, so they're somewhere at the 1320 or after the 500 foot where we broke. So sorry, OSW. Well, that's racing. To the rescue with the Duralast. Are those the golds? Golds! My God, good looks, bro. Thank you for grabbing that for us.
Hopefully
Man.
they Duralast. They probably won't.
Oh man, let's get to work. Thank you, brother. Man, I gotta say special thank you to my boy. Thank you so much for helping. You were here, he stayed with us. I mean, the rules have us working on stuff alone, but they came and gave support. my boy, for picking up the axles.
Of course, man.
Thank you so much.
You guys have fun, drive safe.
Now we have this drive.
2 hours, probably
3 hours, a couple checkpoints, some gas station stops, and a whole bunch of fun. Once again, it was not actually fun. We thought we were in the clear.
But in fact,
We weren't in the clear.
We were not.
We were far from the clear.
A few moments later.
We're calling it quits. First pass, broke the axles on launch. Second pass, broke the axles in third, like going in. And come to find out, it's more than just that. Neutral, trans spins, any gear, cluck, 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 with and without the axles in it. So more than likely input shaft broke. Miss PSI and Damien Motorsports, Team Motorsports, they're staying here, so they're helping us out just to get the car situated for the night. And we'll reevaluate. Let me go ahead and put this together with Shane real quick, and we'll come back in a minute. Damon and Nicole are pulling us right now to their area. Man, what a freaking day. Shane, thank you so much for, you know, all the help and coming along with us. I'm sorry that it became this.
it is what it is. I mean, it's happened. It's part of racing. We were like the only high horsepower front wheel drive car out here, honestly.
Right.
Everybody else was all wheel drive.
Even being turned the hell down.
Yeah.
20 pounds.
Like all the other front wheel drive cars were 2 classes below us, or 1 class below us. So like, I mean, and also like I've been saying all day, this is the first time this car's been to an event where we've had
Crazy prep
like this, because most of the time it's test and tunes with a bunch of street tire cars.
Not only was it crazy prep, but it was radial prep. Like you guys saw, they had a stage up next to Cletus, the same people that run the same times as Brett, and that's because we were just doing an open field and whatnot, which is understandable. But the prep that they had set up was for those cars to go fast. Tom Bailey's gone a 599 on this type of setup. Brett just went a 652, a personal best for him, period.
And the fastest, that was the fastest radial pass on a
Drag and drive
event ever.
Broke a world record right there.
Oh, it's dark now, but
Yeah, it's dark. Tuesday morning, we're here back at the track picking up everything. Unfortunately, man, like we talked about last night, we ran into those issues, and we're not exactly sure what the problem was, but I do feel like it was definitely something inside of the transmission. There's a couple different thought processes on how something can get affected like that, and my personal take on it is that when the axle broke on the second pass, which when we actually made it down the track, going into third gear, I think then the other tire hooked because the radial prep was insane, and I think when the other tire hooked, it just kind of tweaked something in the trans and maybe broke a pinion or maybe broke a tooth of something off. I don't know. All the gears still work. If you're in the air and you go first, second, third, fourth, every gear works. But as you increase speed, there is a clunking that also increases with that speed, and it's not something that is present in neutral. So there's a couple different things that it could be. That being said, we're loading up the car right now. We're gonna put the trailer in the front of the trailer over there, and then we'll put the car right behind it. Hopefully we can fit it both, should be fine. And we'll start heading home for the night. So we've been racing with slicks and front wheel drive for a couple years now, and I've never seen this level of buildup on a slick or a tire that we've used at the track. That just goes to show you how much freaking prep there was, and this thing is caked up insane amount. And this has been sitting in the sun for a little bit, so it should be a lot softer, and it's still super, super tight. Look at all the prep on there. Crazy.